wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to the misty vale of Barovia, as we, once more, join our adventurers in Curse of Strahd. Now, as we get things rolling tonight, let us say a massive, massive hello to Arisha K and Alicia and EDH and Vicky and everyone who's already joined us. Thank you so much. It is a pleasure to have you here and joining us for our spooky, spooky tale. Now, another big thank you has to go out to the person way over there. It's usually right next to me, but it's way over there today. CZRPG, the incredible purveyor of maps and encounters and modules and supplements for your D&D games, wherever they may find themselves in the multiverse of the D&D adventures. This evening, for us, or whenever you are, there is the chance for you to get your hands on their latest release. That is Encounters in Ravenloft. Not Barovia, Ravenloft. This was timed to be released with the new book, Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft, and there are all kinds of things there, and you... Oi, that should not say Encounters in Saltmarsh. I changed it. Damn it. Ignore that. I will not be sending you Encounters in Saltmarsh. I'll be sending you Encounters in Ravenloft. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I don't know why that didn't work. But, yes, please, if you are following the channel, this is a thank you to our followers. If you are following the channel, type in !CGRPG for your chance to win. I say once more, Encounters in Ravenloft, not Saltmarsh. That was at lunchtime. Hey, Caramels! Long time no see. Look, there you are. There's Crow Caramel right there. That big raven boy right there is Crow Caramel. Or just Caramel, sorry. You're Crow Caramel, that's just Caramel. Welcome back. It's good to see you again. Now, so yes, a wonderful, wonderful thank you to CZRPG, who has been sponsoring all of our streams for this fantastic fortnight, which is leading up to this weekend, because tomorrow, almost Slashkey, spelling. Tomorrow is our 1 year anniversary. Can you believe it, all you lovely people?
Not at all. Crazy.
1 year to the day tomorrow we did our first stream of Curse of Strahd. It was Curse of Strahd was our first one. So we will be celebrating, not in Barovia, for that's where we are tonight, but I suppose we were all over to midnight, so kind of on our anniversary, but we will be celebrating down in the Nine Hells as our Descent into Avernus game has a rather special session planned for tomorrow. Do jump in for some anniversary shenanigans. It's going to be a good time. Hey everybody, hey Sneaky, how you doing? Good to see you. Now, as we are rolling on here, another big thank you to, I see Vicky's over there. Hey Vicky, the lovely people of Sirenscape for the incredible music and sound effects that they have to provide atmosphere and general ambiance for your games. And fear, yes, yeah, that was last week. Anyone, if you missed last week, it is worth a rewatch. I've rewatched it several times this week. One particular moment, one particular moment until the end of the session was just gold. It was so good. Just that you
terrifying.
Wandered into a room with a large mirror, and the rest I shall leave.
It took us all session. It took us all session to look at this damn mirror.
No. You got some stuff done. Slashkey, we use Sirenscape, so definitely give them a check. They are wonderful. I think you can post links, can't you, Xenicus? You should be able to post links. Yeah, stick the Sirenscape homepage in there, would you?
Will do.
And yes, everyone, if you want to head on over there, you can try them out for free and get all of their incredible sounds and sound effects. And if you love it, as we think you shall, you can then become a super siren, and you will have the opportunity to use them and keep all of those wonderful sound effects and sound designs for various existing games and modules, and create all of your own. It's very, very customizable. There are 3D effects. There are some amazing like horse effects where it gallops from one ear to the other, and creepy sounds that make your players spin around in their chairs. Like, what was that behind me? And it's all wonderful stuff. Yes, Vicky, you are biased, but you are not speaking any non-truths, so do not worry about it. It's all true. Now, as we move on to our other thank yous, just before I do stick around for some exciting Sirenscape news coming soon. But I shall leave it at that for now. Now,
What?
other sources of music are available, and we heartily recommend on YouTube the channels Dark Fantasy Studio, Travis Savoy, and Epic Journey. Head on over to any of our VODs on the YouTube channel. There is a link on the channel over there on our channel page, and you can get the links that you need to get contact, that's the word I'm looking for, to get excuse me, I forgot how to talk, to get access to those wonderful, wonderful channels and all the incredible music that they have. Yes, exciting Sirenscape news. What could that be? Something that I need to raise my glass, such as it is, 1 litre pet bottle that it is, to you, Vicky. Thank you very much. I'm very excited. I shall drink to it. Right, now, also, one more source of incredible music, the wonderful Will Savino over on Patreon. Also linked in our VODs. Head on over there. They are very, very... I preemptively hydrated Crow Caramel, but I shall do it again. Thank you very much. Never too much of a good thing there. Now, also linked on the VODs, so give them a check out as well. I have a backlog of music in my email inbox. I need to find the time to go through it and get them sorted out into all the various types of music and get them ready to go for our lovely players here. They are very prolific, and it's almost difficult to keep up because there are so many amazing things being released all the time. Thank you, Sneezer13. A, for your wonderful name, and B, good luck in the giveaway there. Everyone, yes, do jump in the giveaway, and we will draw a winner at the end of ce soir to see who is the lucky winner of Encounters in Ravenloft. Do not believe Streamlabs, they're a filthy liar. And, sorry, I saw it flash by there a while ago. Hello, bruv, you alright? I hope my mother is doing well. Because they're in a country that has their shit together as far as vaccines go, and they have been able to start moving around the country again, and... My
mum's on vacation. I'm so jealous.
Yeah, my mum's down visiting my sister for the first time since before the whole thing kicked off. So, very good times. It was so lovely to see them in a video call yesterday after Eberron, with both of them in the same screen. So good. Hey, Bolivar Smith. Well, nice to see you again. Hope you're enjoying being a winner of this giveaway. If I can't remember which one you run, and Evix too. Hello, sorry, excuse me. I cannot finish a single sentence. You'll get used to this. We have so many lovely people that come swinging by all the time. I do like to say hello. So, yeah, cheers, Alex. And by the way, Big Man Studios over there, and Cousin Daisy I saw earlier on as well. Do tune in on Saturday, as they will be playing with us, and we start our brand new campaign. Candlekeep Mysteries, Saturday evening here, whenever you are, where you are. Have a look at the schedule. I shall talk about it more at the end. Yes, indeed. Now, that said, a massive thank you to the VOD squad as well. Not just checking out those links, but also catching up with our stories whenever they get the chance. It is wonderful, wonderful things that you join us whenever you can. Bolivar Smith. In the wind will make some nice side quest ideas flowing in my head. That is what we can all ask for, isn't it, as DMs? Yes, anything that just sparks ideas. Like, so much good stuff. We have not done Shadowrun, Arashi. No, we haven't done Shadowrun. Something we would like to look into, I'm sure. Cheers, Caramel. It makes us smile when you're here too. This is too nice. Come on, we're supposed to be in Barovia, everyone.
they're just getting us like they're building us up so tear us apart.
Building up layers of defense that will slowly
so they can tear us apart.
Erode it away. All right, so that said, let me... Oh, we have Emma! Oh.
Timing, nice.
Yay!
Hello.
Emma!
Whoa!
Hi, it's me.
It is. Can confirm. All right. Welcome. Sorry, everyone was being very nice in chat, and there's lots of people swinging by. So we haven't done anything yet. So you haven't missed anything.
Stunning. Right, I will just go get my water real quick.
No problem.
Please start.
Will do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway,
It's like you're trying to like hide underneath your camera.
yes. Yeah, can you change your angle your screen a bit more there, Steph, or something? Yeah. Disappearing off the bottom.
Oh, disappearing?
Yeah. Can you?
It's like you're
tilt it down?
slowly sinking, just slowly sinking down underneath.
Okay, we have you from the neck up at the moment. And still have
Oh,
a lot.
good. I'm not wearing pants, so.
Okay, then leave it there. That's all good. A D&D stream at 6:45 a.m. Sneezer, thank you so much. Welcome for some early morning horror.
Except confirm. I'm in the scape that is full of sirens.
Right, okay, so now we are going to say goodbye to you for a brief moment because there is a wonderful man in the far-off land of Yorkshire. His name is Patch, and he created for us a wonderful opening video. Enjoy. Bye.
How could you say that, John?
And
Terrible,
you-
John, terrible.
How could
How
you
dare
say
you.
these words to me?
Don't listen to them.
My friends.
Don't believe them. You know it not to be true. Welcome back, everybody.
Know what it's
I hope
like
you-
off stream.
I hope you enjoyed that. Come on our anniversary as well. Don't be like this.
This is why we be like this.
So, last time we were here in Barovia, we were in the Burgomaster's mansion in the city. No, that's too generous. The town of Valaki, and you explored the ground floor. Everything was fine. You know, nothing too scary. Nothing terrible going on. And then you made your way upstairs. Now, as you ascended to the second floor, you found yourselves in the bedrooms and
Nothing suspicious there.
Goop Dizzy, thank you very much. That's a great name. Thank you for the follow. Everyone, our dear followers, welcome to join us and try and win a copy of Encounters in Ravenloft. As I said again, do not listen to Streamlabs. They still think it's lunchtime, and it's Saltmarsh. It's not Saltmarsh, it's Ravenloft. Encounters in Ravenloft is our giveaway for this evening. So please type in !CZRPG as a follower of the channel, and you will have the chance to win. Win. Now, as I said, you ascended up to the second floor, and there were some bedrooms, you know, in much better condition than the death house, because, you know, you were in a recently abandoned mansion here, not long-term abandoned. Everyone's very close. There it is. CZRPG, everyone. CZRPG. Excuse my spelling. Excuse my pronunciation, I should say. There you go. Right.
CZRPG.
CZRPG.
I didn't want to make that comment, but yes.
Well,
Indeed.
CZ is Brazilian, so I am going with
Feral.
I'm going with their pronunciation.
Feral.
Hey, Galindria, welcome on by. Thank you. Happy lurking. Barovia is the place to lurk, really, isn't it?
I mean, I think that like nobody actually walks around Barovia; they only lurk.
Yep.
On Lurking City.
All right. Now, did you fine folks manage to find your way into that giveaway? You did. And we haven't got Caramel in there yet. Caramel, exclamation mark at the front, and then all lowercase, I think. Exclamation mark, then CZRPG.
Gonna join the Twitch stream so I can see the cool people.
There's lots of them kicking around. Hello, cool
Oh,
people.
so cool!
Yeah.
Cool today, yeah.
Vanter approved. Cool people.
Well,
Not
done.
the art. How could you do this?
Yes, everyone. These
Oh, you
wonderful,
set me up
wonderful,
for it.
these wonderful character pieces here were created by our very own Lady Vanta Blackspire down there, who we shall talk to in just a brief moment. Now, there it is, Caramel. Nurse it. Okay, so, yes, you were walking around bedrooms, well-appointed mansion here, the Burgomaster's own residence, so suitably, nicely appointed. And then you came across the ladies' dressing room, with its powder table and makeup, and a wedding dress on a mannequin, which Crick tried on and gave a twirl, and then took it off again because he thought it might be slightly insensitive, having just learned earlier today that she has died. And then
He looked very pretty.
He was such a beauty.
on the opposite wall of the mannequin, there was a mirror. A large, gilded frame surrounding the smooth, unblemished surface of a mirror that proceeded to freak out our group here, which was also not assisted in any way by a ghostly figure prowling the corridors around them, almost invisible to our players for about 10 minutes. And then, finally, they noticed this spectral figure, and it came and stood in front of them. And as it did so, they heard a voice intoning out, appearing from the mirror itself. Where is it? Here it is.
Magic mirror on the wall. Summon forth your shade. Night's dark vengeance heeds my call. And wield your murderous blade.
Oh yeah.
Actually, Vicky, if I don't know how heavily you're looking, I wanted to ask you. I meant to ask you earlier. Is that B. Dave Walters? It sounds like B. Dave Walters. I was curious. I know there have
I
been.
don't know who that is. They sound really cool.
They are very cool.
Terrifying.
Yeah, right. I think it's the because I know Sirenscape. I know Ben has done a pilgrimage to Wizards and has recordings of various wizardly folk from the hallowed corridors thereof. I wonder who did that. Not that B. Dave Walters works there, but hey. So, anyway. Cheers, Vicky. Now, just curiosity. Killed the cat. Killed several cats upstairs, but let's get to that in a moment. You
I am fine.
decided not to use the assassin mirror, which our drow friend Asara realized it to be. And Famior 2019, hey, how you doing? Welcome on my way. You decided against using the assassin's mirror, and you they got me too. That wasn't me. Hands up! Look, hands up here. Hands up here. Sirenscape does that
always
on its
you,
own
John.
from time to time. No. Sometimes we get to blame Vicky. Okay, and you headed up through the trapdoor in the master bedroom up to the loft space and avoided being hit by a very nasty glyph of warding on a skull on a door at the far end of the room, and investigating further within the room at the end of the loft space, you saw movement. As, let me read the official description once more. Someone has taken old, mismatched furniture and created a study in this dusty, lamplit chamber. Tables are strewn with pieces of parchment on which strange diagrams are drawn, and a freestanding bookshelf holds a collection of bones. A dusty rug covers the floor in front of a pine box, on which lounges a skeletal cat. Several more skeletal cats skulk about, and most unnerving of all is the sight of 3 small children standing with their backs to you in the northeast corner of the room.
Zenekas definitely has the hand up in a whoa, hold the fuck up motion.
Before we return to said loft, attic, if you will,
Vanta's chilling.
let us allow our lovely, lovely players here to introduce themselves. Vanta, who are you? Who are you playing?
Hello.
What are you scared of?
That's actually a big question. Vanta, I'm Emma. Vanta is playing me. No. That would be funny. I'm Emma, I'm playing Vanta, who
Plot
is
twist.
a Twilight cleric, follower of the Raven Queen. She is an Irene High Elf. Currently, she has no idea what's going on in that room because she's sitting in a nice little hut, magical hut that she's created.
That is true.
I
forgot.
Yes. And she is scared. I am scared of that noise. She is, oh god. She is scared of letting down the Raven Queen and not fulfilling her quest. And that's pretty much it.
Alicia, how dare you? Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
I also, yes, that's it. This is it. Okay, goodbye.
Yes, Scrappy, I saw curses upon you. I have disadvantage right out the gate.
Yeah!
Person.
Yes.
This shall be remembered. Esmeralda, who are you? Who are you playing? And what's going on?
Hello. My name is Marin, and I play Esmeralda Davenier, who is the blade-singing battlemaster of Vistani. Was that you?
Nope.
I hope.
That's-
That was well timed. She is a battle of Vistani, and she doesn't know other children in that room. She probably can't actually see them yet, but she's seen Zenika's expression, and she's slightly concerned.
Slightly concerned with a flat underside.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
The soupçon of concern.
Soupçon of concern. A bit of concern. Okay, thank you. Sarah, who are you? Who are you playing, and where are they at?
I am Stephanie. I'm playing Asara, who is a drow Harper agent and
Super Secret Society.
of a secret
So
society.
secret.
She is most afraid of her compatriots triggering these children to attack
Stop there.
us. The end of her
Yes.
compatriots.
That's reasonable.
They're so scary.
Thank you. Continuing on round the overlay, Zenicus, who are you? Who are you playing, and where are they at?
I'm Michael. I'm playing Zenekas. He's a werewolf blood hunter, and right now he is in a state of complete and utter fear. So,
Cool.
got that going for
Desired
him.
outcome achieved.
And last but not least, Crick, who are you? Who are you playing? And this is always longer than you think it's going to be. Where are they at? There it
Oh
is.
damn.
Sorry.
So my name's Colby, and I play the Arakocra Swarmkeeper Ranger. And I don't know if birds sweat, but if they do, he's sweating bullets. Remembering the time that they had the bone grinder, and he's a bit traumatized. So
Bone Grinder, everyone. Bone Grinder
do
reference.
not.
If you got him, let those dream pies
Oh
fly.
yeah.
Dream pies for
Bird-
everyone.
Ah!
Birds do not sweat.
Oh, thank you.
Is he technically a bird?
Good point.
Ooh. Moving on.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane?
panting,
Cree.
panting like a dog.
Oh god, this bird. Is he being sick? What's going on? Are you okay? You got a fur ball?
Ah,
Zenicus,
horrifying.
No, thank you.
what are you doing?
No, thank you.
What are you doing in
Driving,
my swamp?
driving at these children.
He's gonna turn back to Craig, and he's just gonna mention that there might be a bit of a death house situation.
Craig is gonna rub his face just like that, and just in like exasperation, like I don't know if I can do that again. I guess there are more of us.
He's gonna like turn back and just like very fearfully, "Hello, kid."
This is good.
No answer.
Kids in there?
No answer, Craig.
Why would there?
Esmeralda, you like children? like gestures forward.
This is not a normal reaction to children. What's
Has not
going on?
expressed interest in killing a child. How you like children?
She was dancing
Good
with them
enough.
at the
The
festival.
ball is on the floor here.
She was dancing with them at
That's
the
true.
festival. How do you
It's
do,
true.
fellow kids? Exactly. Hey, skateboard on my back.
Stupid shit.
I mean, it's not. I'm not an idiot, Zenicus. What are these children doing that's making you so concerned? I can't actually see them yet, can I? I'm gonna try and
Children
come
are
up
terrifying in
behind.
general.
Can I move to see them? Okay, move down so I can see them in the corner.
Yeah, Crick is like stuck in the doorway in fear, I think.
Mm, okay. Okay, we're
And-
not gonna back away.
I
Oh yeah,
You-
I'm gonna.
Have you seen
I-
children like this before? It sounds like you have some kind of history of this sort of thing.
What's
say
it look
that.
like in there?
Better tell me what's going on.
It's poor Vanta's stuck up in her Lumen's tiny hut.
There's lots of cat.
Vanta, shouldn't we call it Raven Queen's Tiny Chapel?
Aww.
Can't you send one of your birds to look for you?
Can I, John?
If you like. I can't remember. Can you see through them?
I'm a seagull.
I don't know. Can I?
It's like a very aggressive version of the Critical Role. meta Raven.
Oh, yes, the.
Can I
Yeah.
see my
Oh,
bird?
pigeon, isn't it? Meta pigeon.
Don't do that.
God.
John, I'm still
Good
in the
night.
mirror room.
Sorry.
Still in the mirror room.
Oh, I need to get teleported up. You also have advantage. You were given advantage.
Sweet.
Oh, thank you. Yes, do
Quiet
keep an eye on
haha.
that, please. Thank you, Mod. Thank you, Mod. Doing your mod stuff. Why are you still in the mirror room?
Track
I
of
will
it.
Inspiration.
It was
Oh,
Carney
'cause
gave
you're-
you advantage.
check right now.
Cheers, Chris. And thank you for lunchtime.
Scrolling up,
Another
scrolling
good
up, scroll,
episode. There you go.
Oh, it's scary in here.
You somehow got
Sadly,
behind me in
no.
the room. Like you somehow ended up like inside the room next to me. Because that's what a Sarah can do.
True.
Dun, 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 dun.
I can gain advantage on intelligence, investigation, and perception checks,
Okay.
but I don't think I can.
Yeah, that would be a
I
bit
don't think I
slightly
can
OP.
advantage my way into seeing through walls. Yeah. So no, I'm just gonna be like, what is happening? Never mind then. And I just don't do anything.
Then I can take a step back away from the kid. It's like kind of like eyeing the cats nervously as well, like using his shield to kind of like if it comes near him, he's kind of using his shield to kind of like no, go,
Mhm.
no.
Are the cats
They're not-
reacting to anything?
Yeah, they react to your presence, but they're not. They don't need to be fed, so they're not
Are they
fussing
like
for that, and they're
cat-like?
just
Are they like rubbing up against their ankles and like
um,
rattling their rib
No.
cages?
if you let them, but they,
No.
Appropriate with her?
but they don't leave the room.
Interesting. Okay.
He's gonna like lean forward and stare at one of the cats. I'm like, what's with the kids?
They have no vocal cords.
Suck, cat.
You're telepathic. You don't know.
You suck, cat.
I might wonder about going to Vanta in the hut and be like, Vanta, do you have any more of that cat?
Yes. Always. But I would have to. But I can
My
pass it
friends
to
do.
you. I'll pass her some catnip.
I take a small spear
It's
of catnip and I
valerian
go
root,
over.
dried, grated.
I probably don't know this. I could take it anyways. I can go and put it down next to the cats and see if they react to anything.
They do not.
I guess they don't really have noses either. Well, my animal handling is not great, so that's not a surprise. I tried. I sheepishly bring it back to Vanta. It didn't work. I tried.
Oh. Did you try hard
I
enough?
think they need noses.
They don't have. The
I
cats don't
don't
have
know.
noses.
No.
Do they have vocal cords?
We haven't heard them make any
Bizarre.
noises yet, have we?
Nope.
Besides the rattling of the bones.
Just the sound of them moving. Yeah.
Let me try. If I come to investigate, I will have to leave this hut. Are you okay with this?
I would stay where
Does
you are. I
anybody
wouldn't
want,
mind.
for example, a short rest?
Definitely should stay where you are.
Okay. Well, I'll try and get the cats to come to me. Here, kitty,
There's not
kitty, kitty.
really much of an issue right now.
What's
I
the
guess
issue?
what's going on?
Yeah,
The
Speak
three
more about this than.
children in the corner of the room that won't react.
And from the way you're reacting,
Couple
it
of
seems like you've run into this
spares,
kind of
that's a
thing
good idea.
before.
No, not this specific kind of thing.
I'm sorry, what?
if
Something
we're
related to
splitting
this?
hairs, then
No, those children reacted strongly.
I mean, yeah.
oh, that's a good
Do
point.
you recognize these children? What do they actually look like? What can we see of them from where we are?
Most of us are just like peeking through the doorway, like,
Make an investigation
Like,
check.
head stacked. I will.
Sorry, perception check. Sorry.
I will. That's a 14.
Hmm. Their
oh,
clothing.
optimists.
Their clothing looks quite old.
Like
And-
centuries old.
No. That would be very old. I said quite old.
As in, like,
I mean, you're
Realistically
infinitely old
or
anyway,
old
so-
as in they were children who didn't have a lot of means to buy new clothing and were killed recently.
Killed recently. We don't know they're dead.
It's true.
So
Stand
the
corrected.
yeah, so they it looks old and worn. It's definitely not recent clothing. Has been used, and they are not moving in the slightest.
Do I get the sense that they're an illusion or are they actually there?
Do you have something to detect illusions?
That's an excellent question. I do. I have detect magic. I can only cast it once a day, though.
My detect magic should be active still.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Could be running out soon.
It's only 10 minutes. Yeah, I think it's been 10 minutes now.
Okay.
It's Feels like it's been a
Can-
week.
Can I walk to the door and try and see if they're breathing?
You have to get closer to see that well. They're not moving.
I'm gonna come in here and kind of step over this cat next to Xenacus.
Meow.
Nope, doesn't do that.
What
Esmeralda's
it
trying
says!
to. Esmeralda's meowing at the cats.
We'll see if they can at least listen. You don't maybe they speak cat.
I believe you're standing on a cat, Craig.
I am standing
Cripples to
over the
pieces.
cat,
Mhm, mhm.
and he gestures like between, like at the floor, between his feet, and standing like square over the cat.
What should I roll to see if the children appear to be respirating?
From there, nothing. You have to get closer.
Yeah, I would. All right. Can I do it stealthily?
Sure.
This is
Like,
so
they're just
Blair
gonna be
Witch.
completely normal children, and we're just.
That's 29.
Just playing hide and seek together.
29. Okay, as you
Facing a wall.
soundlessly drift
Your
across
eyes are
the
closed, you
room,
can't see.
the skeletal cat's, that one in the corner there, kind of like puts its head on one side quizzically as you very, very elaborately stealth your way past,
Velvet across, I believe the term is.
velveting through the room. Yes.
Velvet, velvet. The invention of language.
Now, interesting thing.
Okay, are they
just go,
Right before my
respirating?
very eyes.
go back to up top left from there. Northwest from there, yeah. As you get to there, you can kind of side on from the one that's at the back of the group, the southernmost of the three. As you come round to the side of it, there seems to be some sort of disfigurement, or there's something protruding from the face. But in the darkness of the corner of the room, it's tricky to see.
Even if I'm a drow with dark vision?
Give me a perception check.
Regrets.
I mean, maybe you still have advantage if you've not used it.
Not used it. Ooh, I got a 20.
Nice.
Ooh,
Dirty.
nice.
Dirty.
Hour.
It's a beak.
Fucking knew it, sorry.
I'm gonna stealth away.
Fucking knew it.
Just la 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 la.
That's gonna be an interesting conversation when you come and tell us about that.
I mean, she's only 20 feet away.
And just stealth. They've got
They all
beaks.
have beaks.
Thunk. These children have beaks.
Are they children, or are they like
Good work,
Aarakocra
Craig.
children?
Or are they what?
Maybe they're Aarakocra children. I don't know. What is this? What you guys look like when you're young? Younger, sorry.
You have hair and no feathers.
That's really
And you
weird if that's true.
stand very, very quiet.
Well, the quiet part is definitely no. But Aarakocra children are quite ugly.
By whose standards?
By mine, they look like little dust balls.
That's kind of cute, actually. And these don't sound very cute.
I mean, they're within earshot, Esmeralda. That's just mean.
That doesn't seem to be reacting to anything else.
One of them sobs.
Ah,
I pick up the cat.
This is what
I
gave them
attempt
away.
to pick up the
You just
bone
hear
cat.
from the outside. Did you say they have beaks? Are they raven
Yes.
beaks? What kind?
That I thought they
Poor
were
Vanta.
raven beak.
Trapped in her little chapel.
Trapped in the chapel. Worst place
Little
to be.
chapel, little chapel of horrors.
Oh,
Can I tell if they were raven beaks?
Mm. No, definitely avian. but
Okay.
what type would be rather needs closer inspection.
Oh.
Not an octopus beak. Got it.
Yes.
I was trying to think of a non-avian beak and I was not getting it.
Yes, there isn't a Cthulhu cult in the city as well. It's like everything else going on.
Sure.
I mean, they got everything else
there
going on. Might as
probably
well
is
just throw them all
somewhere.
into the mix.
No.
Probably is somewhere.
It's space for all horrors in
Yeah,
Barovia,
I am,
surely.
despite my advanced years, Michael, relatively new to D&D, and there are many, many tropes and things that I do want to investigate, but not all at the same time. we can leave Cthulhu.
Oh, what's this book I found? The Necron? Yeah, sure, that'll be fine.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Well, if they're-
So
ahead.
at Asara's
No, Vicky, I know.
kind of gesturing,
Speak to them. There's that real.
Craig
They're an illusion.
will
Go touch them. Go like, poke one in the back of the head.
make his way over there.
Okay.
But he's not going to do it stealthily.
Okay.
Glump, 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 glump.
Now,
He's
are you...
going to.
Important question.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, please move your token so I can see if you took the same path Asara took or a different path.
Okay.
You hit the trap. Oh wait, no, it's not me. It's fine.
Zenicus.
Because it's not me. It's fine.
Same path. Noted. Noted. Yes, indeed, Upsy.
So, I think he'll stop here, and I think he'll want to say something to the children in Arakakra.
Hey, fellow kids.
Like, no.
I mean, it works
Or
for you
more
because
like-
you are a kid.
True. More something like, are you okay? Do you need help?
What does that sound like to us?
Yeah.
Is it more like?
Series
Is it like a chicken? Like, bah, 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 bah?
No, definitely not.
That's one of the more country dialects.
Yeah, that's the southern dialect.
That's a sloppy, slimy sound that I don't really like very
Yeah,
much.
No, we don't like that.
There was
It
I'm going back
scares
to roll
me.
20 now.
no response, Crick.
All right. So I think, my God.
As
I think-
Crick falters hesitantly at the top of the room here, a big hello to our sponsor, CZ. How you doing, mate? Welcome.
Okay.
I think he's gonna take his bow off his back.
Shoot the child.
Yeah, do an Asara. Do it.
Like right up
Shoot
behind,
the baby.
right up behind
Shoot
it.
Shoot the
Face of the
kid.
skull.
Shoot the kid.
Oh,
defenseless.
no.
Base of the neck. Right there.
No, that's point. That's the line. Guys, we're dancing on the line. Let's make this a mamba.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes, Crick.
Pick up the beat.
Big is going to kind of like, he's gonna use the length of the bow to like kind of nudge this like upper leftmost child and say the same thing again in common. Like, are you okay? Do you need help?
I love that. Are you okay? Nudging him at the bow. That's such a good
Oh.
image.
This strange birdman is bothering me.
I'm just playing really bad hide and seek. Just leave me alone.
We're trying to play the silent game, and you're just not getting this.
What part of any of this is silent?
I was like,
No, the
John, did
kids-
you wanna
I'm thinking
play a
the kids are
game?
trying to play the
Clearly.
silent game.
So, Sarah, Xenicus, Esmeralda to an extent, you see Krieg walk up to the north of the chamber, round the desk strewn with parchment, with these strange drawings. And he slowly reaches up, having addressed them in Aarakocra, pulls his bow off his back, and says in common, "Are you okay? Do you need help?" And slowly extends the bow towards the one that's next to the north wall there. Right, the closest
That's
one.
correct. Yeah. Hmm.
And he slowly reaches out towards the child and makes contact between the shoulders in the center of its back. And there is a slight rocking. And then a dull clunk as the figure falls forward and lies face down on the floor.
It's a mannequin. It's a mannequin. It's fake.
Why does it have a beak then?
What was that
That is fake.
noise?
It's
Craig is
probably
going
fine.
he's going to like collapse in relief and like
You
turn
got
to
it,
the
killed
others.
Craig.
Not like collapse to the floor, but you know what I mean. Like like untense himself and relax his body, untense. Uh, and he's gonna turn to the others and just kind of go,
Push them all over.
"What? Do I look 5?"
Yeah, actually.
Being pushed all
As
the
he
cats in the room.
deliberately knocks over another one.
Which one?
The next one, this one here at the bottom.
Okay. Are you pushing on the side of it, like pushing it towards the window?
I would imagine that the bow is long enough that he could have just hooked it up and like got it from the front so that it would fall backward.
Not me, not me. Okay, so you kind of hook it round the front.
Yeah.
Okay. It falls backwards. And again, with a heavy thunk. And you see the beak protruding up from its face as it rocks to stillness on the floor. Inspiration, Emma. Hey, Dag, how you doing, mate?
Yee! Thank you, Dag.
So, that one is on its back in towards the interior of the room. The one nearest to you is on its front towards the corner of the room, and the other one is standing above that.
We can see the face more clearly at this point.
I cast Fairy Fire. No, Dancing Lights. I'm sorry.
I was like, wow.
No.
In the corner.
Yeah, around Krieg.
Mm-hmm.
Just suddenly without warning. I don't say that I'm doing it.
Like, Zega's panic. Like, oh, you! He's been on edge so much.
It's
Okay.
me.
And Crick, yes, you suddenly get this illuminated scene, and you see a mannequin, not me. You see
So sad.
a mannequin carved to resemble an Aarakocran child, dressed in human clothes.
I was right.
See, what did I tell you? Ugly. Is it like maybe this is a weird question, but like, does it look wounded in any way or damaged?
No.
I wasn't sure if we were going like for an effigy angle or.
What would those be doing
Okay.
in here of all
Do you
places?
hear these noises, or is it just ambiance?
It's just obvious.
Okay.
Goes on.
Good
Ambiance.
question.
Not entirely reassuring.
I think
No.
it's things that are happening outside in the town that are just regular town things, but just the way you're all feeling, it just
Know what it
sounds like
is.
that. It's like, yeah, it's like how like regular noises. You know, I've lived in the countryside all my life, and I don't know if any of you have heard the noise that foxes make at night, that deer make at night.
Uh-huh.
Oof. It is
Yep.
so close to a female scream. It is
It is, isn't it?
Oh,
terrifying.
I when I was young, I used to write it down because I was like, oh my gosh, someone's dying outside and the police are going to come knock on my door tomorrow. I want to have information for them. Not anymore, although.
It's a thing. It's a thing. Anyway,
ugh.
sorry. So, Creek, what's your name? What's your? Are you going to investigate further? Closer?
Papers on the table.
Yeah. Let's
I feel that this place is. I mean, there was a trap outside. There's probably more in here. We should be careful where we move.
I agree. A lot of protections for 6 cats and a mannequin, or 2.
Well,
Can I move past
You remember-
Asara?
Esmeralda, you remember who was here, of course, until the revolution. By the way, Krieg, from where you're standing and just thinking about the general space of the place, you would recognize that is the window that the sun flew out of before they disappeared off into the Barovian night. So this is definitely where he was.
Barovian night.
window is intact now,
Sorry?
or is the window intact now, or is it still busted?
Yeah. No, he misty stepped through it. He appeared outside and then flew away.
Ah, I see. Okay. Okay. Krieg will. I
Just looking at this has been 45 minutes so far.
You walked into a room, you guys.
Mannequins, man.
as a player, I hesitate for the third one. However, I don't think Krieg
Do
would.
it.
So
Do
he's
it.
going to nudge the last mannequin, like, kind of towards the corner. So it, like maybe it doesn't fall all the way over, but it, like, falls into the corner.
Sure. So yeah, you nudge it, and it rocks precariously before thump, thudding with its beak, propping it up against the wall in the corner. It's funny. The first one you pushed before the lights came on, I don't know if maybe it was practice. Yeah, practice makes perfect, as they say, but it's much more lifelike than the other two.
Aha, that is funny.
Uh-huh.
I'm hilarious.
The feathers, they must have got the varnish just right or something, just the sheen on them. Everyone, I hope you're enjoying this, because I think we're in this room for the entire session.
Oh, yeah. Probably the next 2.
Something else here is interesting. I kind of just want to go outside, honestly.
Wow, a master craftsman.
Unfortunately, Vanta's stuck in her little chapel for the whole time.
Beth is inside her little chimp.
Vanta will stand up. I'm
No!
confused about what's happening. Tell me more, or I'm walking out of this
Mannequins.
temple.
Just mannequins. It's fine. We're all fine here. How are you?
How are you?
How am I?
Boring
I've
conversation
just
anyway.
been contemplating. Oh,
Right, there
never
you go.
mind.
Isn't it glorious?
I guess I'll just leave.
Oh, it's fine. Stay there. We might need we're probably going to need the rest anyway.
You're not having
Again,
any luck.
Prig, like as a player, I am horrified by this more and more lifelike mannequin. However, Prig is incredibly intrigued. So I think he would lean down and like try to get a closer look at it and maybe even touch it.
Okay.
Nutter. Nutter.
Absolute.
Brave soul.
You
How
step
could you do this? Yeah.
closer. Please. Go on to the right there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
As you as
Good
you
inspiration, Craig.
as you step closer. Thank you, Sneaky. The audience has got your back, everyone. As you step closer, you can't help but glance down at the one lying on its back to your right, at the beak jutting up out of the face, almost in a stylized snarl. And there are visible in the openings of the beak nasty,
No.
sharp teeth lined along the interior of the beak, which is not like any Aarakocra child you have seen. And the face has been carved into an aggressive, snarling visage. Not unlike you've seen on Xenicus from time to time. But it's an Aarakocra.
So you see a beautiful smile.
Uh hmm. Without like diverting my eyes, I'll say to the others in the room, like, this one's different.
And how?
Are you pointing to the one
It
that's on
has
the one that's on its back or on its front?
the one that has teeth.
Okay.
So the one that's on its back.
Well, you
Yeah.
haven't seen the faces of the other two, so that's a bit hasty to call it different.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Um. Okay.
Just roll it
So
over.
I think his curiosity, yeah, he would roll the one on its front over.
As you do, you reach out to roll over the one that's lying on its front. And as you touch it, it's warm. And as you roll it over, those two little beady Aarakocra eyes dart towards you. Whilst nothing else can move, the eyes, wide with fright, lock with yours before it's even turned over fully and meet your gaze.
Boo-boo.
Having a sense that like it it clearly like it's afraid. And it's not like nothing else on it is moving. I don't think that he would like drop it or anything. I think he would kind of like maybe he would gasp a little bit and gently continue to roll it over. And say to the others, like, I think this one might need help.
What?
Mannequin?
Yeah,
What are
there's
you saying, Craig?
something or someone inside of it,
It's alive?
and afraid.
We may need Vanta for this.
Can we take it to Vanta?
I can try.
Can I sneak over here and like roll to see if it's afraid? If it appears afraid?
I mean, the eyes look wide with fright, but you can't see anything
Okay,
else.
all right.
Okay. Yeah, then I think, like, hearing Esmeralda say, like, oh, we might need Vanta for this, like, Craig will try to, like, kind of, are there arms? Like, is there space under the arms, or are they just, like, stark straight?
There isn't. No, they're like toy soldiers almost.
Got it, okay.
Hmm.
He'll try to get a hold on it as best he can and try to drag it out.
There
I'll help you.
There is some give, as it feels like flesh, unmoving as it is. This is not a mannequin. The one with the teeth very clearly is. The other one in the corner has yet to be looked at. But...
Okay, this one is different.
Yes.
And, this isn't a mannequin at all. This is flesh. It's warm.
Are all of them like that?
It's frozen. No, so far just this one. The one, and he'll, like, point with his head.
Sarah
Like, that
plummets from
one,
the second floor
that's
to the
real.
ground below.
Yeah. Sorry.
Bye. Just dives out of the window in fright. Full
Oh
on,
God! Right through the wall, actually. not
full on
through the window.
cartoon.
So he'll try to come back around the desk with
Xenicus is coming to help.
the body.
Yeah.
Easier too.
Okay. Yep. So you carry.
To me, to you.
Third
To
one.
me, to you.
All right. All right.
What was
I'm gonna flip over the third one. Maybe
The
get
one
even
in the
less-
corner.
Yeah.
It is carved in a similar fashion to the one that's on its back. A snarling expression, the beak bared with sharp teeth lining the interior. Slightly
Right.
different. It's not like from a mold or anything, but yeah.
I roll an insight check, John.
For what?
What I suspect might be the case. What I'm looking at.
You know what you know.
Okay. Never
And
mind.
Michael,
Mm-hmm.
you know what you did.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Last summer.
Now, Esmeralda, you may react to what I told you in any way you like. Michael, I was just fucking with some whatever.
Yeah.
Ah!
I'm like, I probably did do something I forgot about. I'm just gonna, yeah.
Checks notes.
I'm guessing me and Craig are slowly
Yes,
What did I
Esmeralda.
do?
Esmeralda.
ready to.
I mean, honestly, I really wanted to take a look at the kind of papers and things that are strewn all over this. It was clearly meant to be a secret place that was well hidden and well protected. I want to see what kind of notes there are around here, if there's any record of anything.
Do you want me to
That's the
send that
second
off,
time
right?
this magical thing has happened.
Please.
I will.
But yeah, I want to explore
Which one is it?
cautiously.
Okie doke. I think it's this one.
Squeeze past Esmeralda to get out to Vanta.
Yeah, I'll squeeze past you into the room.
To beam.
Hello, kitties.
So what are you doing with this frozen stiff Araquo creature?
We're gonna
Gonna ask.
carry it.
First, we're gonna have to ask permission for Vanta to allow us to let it into the.
I don't think she can. I think it's anyone that's there when it's conjured. I don't think you can change after, can you?
I think you can. I think the conjurer.
Let me have a
can
look.
activate.
That's just me not understanding the spell properly. So
Yeah,
if that's the
I
case, then
think-
that's absolutely fine. Yeah.
The Raven Queen's tiny temple or chapel.
Tiny Temple's good. The alliteration's good.
Tiny
Yeah.
temple.
Spell fails. Creatures and objects. It's barred from passing through. I have to leave.
Yeah, there is that. It is only the people that are there at the start. Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know for future, I guess.
So, Esmeralda.
I have the ability to do this again.
Sorry, Vanta.
It's okay. I'll just say I have the ability to do this again if needs be.
This one may need your help.
I'll see what can be done.
Vanta, it's a mini Krieg. It's a Krieg action figure.
Oh,
No,
actually,
be
'cause you
confused
said
with
it's
Strahd
a child
action figures.
size, but like, what? Like, I mean, I don't really know Aarakocra, but like, for my image of human ages, like roughly a quick glance, does this look like a 3-year-old, a 6-year-old, or a 10-year-old?
Hannah.
So, evil empress
can I
of
make-
the universe.
That's my daughter. Everyone that's watching. Only Alex knows.
Ah,
Hannah is 8 years old, for reference.
God, she's
Hannah.
Or will be
Ready?
shortly. This month.
that's crazy. She's that old already.
Sorry, next month.
Oh. Okay, I would like to do a medicine check
Mhm.
on the child.
Mhm.
I pray to the Raven Queen for guidance. Can I also check in that advantage now? Because I want to see. I want to do my best with this because I have very few spells that could be of use. The only one which I could use
which one
is
are
a
you trying-
second level, so I just want to do as much as I can.
What are you trying to do, sorry?
So it's just a medicine check.
Okay. And then with guidance on yourself.
Yep, and I'm
Okay.
gonna
That's fine.
take my advantage from the chat.
Yeah. I just want to make sure you
Okay.
didn't waste anything. Because remember, the Shadowkai told you that you were cut off from the Raven Queen to a certain extent. Your powers are still working, but
Okay.
there's no direct communication. So, like,
Great.
yeah. But guidance works.
Cool. So it's dirty 20 plus 7, 27
Nice.
medicine.
You have seen things like this before. You have seen tribesfolk and villagers afflicted by such things because there are certain creatures up in the mountains near your monastery that could do a similar type effect, and they were brought to the monastery for aid. This Aarakocra child is petrified.
Have it Oh no.
She is afraid.
Yeah, buttons is the word.
She spent
There's
so many
something
nights.
in here. They're facing the wall.
Is there anything you can do?
Potentially, yes, but if the child is scared, I understand it might be because they have lost all feeling in their form. But it is entirely possible that there is a force at work here, still active. So just go cautiously, and I'd be wary of those cats.
I mean, because it's most likely the sun.
While this conversation is happening in the attic, Asara, Esmeralda, you are rifling through the papers.
I'm just stare matching with this
I'm gonna
cat.
go get a biscuit.
No worries. It's like, I got over a
Do you
20
find
on
anything
I got over 20 on a skill check, and now I get a biscuit. Yay! I'm not sure if that's how it works. That'd be a good system. Okay, so Esmeralda, Asara, you looking through the papers together there. Your eyes meet once every while. Once you both go for the same piece of paper at the same time. Your hands briefly brush against each other. Oh, Emma's back. No.
How could you do this to me in Pride Month? Hate crime? I joke.
Sorry. No. You are looking through the papers and looking there, and as I said, Esmeralda, definitely. And Asara, are you proficient in Arcana?
Let me see. Oh my god, I'm drowning in pages.
Taps.
No,
Okay.
I'm not.
So I'm afraid you don't recognize this, but Esmeralda, you recognize this from, even if you're not proficient, just from your studies and the things that you have come across. All of these diagrams are the rudimentary designs and ponderings of a magic user on the construction of a circle of teleportation.
That's not what I was expecting, but that's interesting and concerning. Is there any kind of indication of where I might be going to?
No. No, it's very inexpert. Almost experimental. Asara, you find something interesting. Two things interesting, actually. A leather bound with extra pages stuffed in and kind of busting at the seams journal looking tome. And as a page marker, there is a leather strap hanging out of it.
I open it.
On the end of that strap inside, causing it to be slightly ajar because of the bulk of it, is a pendant bearing the mark that you have been made aware of by Vanta to be the mark of Osibus, the skull.
And I'm gonna, wordlessly take the book out of the room and also bring that to Vanta.
There's writing on the page that it was marking. Do you look at it?
Yes. But I assume it's a language I cannot read.
No, it's in common.
Sweet, I read that shit.
There are three.
Oh well.
There are 3 paragraphs on this page that were marked. The first one. There's a date at the top. Sorry, I'm not exactly. It's an old Barovian calendar. It's not the same as the Sword Coast's calendar. There's a date at the top, and it reads, "I think it's ready. Maybe now I can finally get out of this place. It's a shame that girl isn't here. I could have her try it out for me. I'm certainly not testing it first. Perhaps one of the servants might prove useful." And then below that, there is another date. "Evidently, it's not ready. We'll keep trying." A third date.
Right.
"What am I doing wrong?"
And I bring it to Vanta.
Okay. There are many pages before that.
There are many. I'll turn the page to the page after.
It is
Insight.
dramatically blank.
Dramatically blank. That's pretty cool.
Right.
The music was so.
I'll go.
Esmeralda.
How many attempts were there? Is it written in the journal? How many times he tried?
If you read through, you might be able to see.
Can I
I'm
roll
gonna go
insight check to think if there might be some connection between the cats and little kitty? I have no idea. It's just a shot in the dark.
I mean, they are skeletal cats, and she thinks she's a cat. That is a connection.
Okay.
Any reaction to what we talked about before?
I
And
think
just-
perhaps.
yeah. That is sorry. I was distracted by teasing Michael, but that is a thing.
I think for us not right here and right now. I actually would like to go and take a look at those mannequins more carefully.
Sure.
Really get a good look at them.
The 2 that are left there after they've carried away
Yep.
this petrified child. The 2 that are left there, if I'm reading what you're saying right, are exactly what you think they are.
Okay.
And yeah, slightly crude representation, but not too bad. No, it's pretty good
Hmm.
representation. But yes.
Okay. Well, this is probably not the best place to discuss it, but I will definitely be bringing it up later.
Okie doke.
Is there anything in here at all that might explain the presence of skeletal cats?
In here right now, no, because Sarah just walked with it out of the door, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
as I'm
okay.
There is a trunk.
turning pages and walking
Esmeralda?
to.
There is a trunk.
There is a trunk.
Ah,
Nope, they don't. Meow.
no, it's
Lulu?
yeah.
Lulu the cow?
Ooh, a
Um,
cow? Yeah.
Oh, trunk. Sorry, yes.
Moo.
Sorry.
All
Can I?
elephants, they move. It's fine. In Provia.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic in here.
Please.
There we go. What do I sense?
There is a strong pulse of magic of the appropriate type. If you know what it is, fill in the gaps. From underneath that rug in the corner.
Of the appropriate type? Like abjuration type thing?
According to the journal.
No. Whatever the kind of magic it is that is related to teleportation.
Right.
Ah, sure. Right.
The circle's under the rug.
Okay. I'd like to cautiously go over, not stepping on any of the kitties, and I'd like to slowly draw the
Consider it.
curtain away.
The rug.
Okay, if I pull the curtain away, do they react?
Sorry, the rug, yes, on the floor.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. You... They don't seem bothered by it, and you
Okay.
slowly pull the rug away, and you see. Sorry, you've gone out to Vante, right?
Yes, I have.
Can you shift your token out there, please? You see inscribed on the floor is a teleportation circle, unmistakably.
It's very crude looking.
Let me quickly read this again just to double check. Yeah. It's fairly crude looking, and can you give me an Arcana check?
I can. That's a 22.
Nice. You
What do I
immediately see, and you've come across you and Iamaris, Van Richten, for our people watching here. Iamaris and your good self have come across similar circles and have used them on occasion to travel somewhat more expediently from place to place. And you immediately are able to see that this circle is horribly flawed and potentially deadly if used.
Absolutely
Okay.
shit.
Yep.
Okay.
A mess. Shoddy. Absolutely shoddy.
Okay.
Orvin is disappointed.
What do you actually do to trigger a circle like this? Marin doesn't know, although I assume Esmeralda probably does.
You would complete the markings and it would activate. And interesting point of fact though, once it's been used, they usually disappear. This one has
okay.
not. And there is a slight charred effect in the center of the circle on the floorboards.
The Marin really wants to throw a cat into the middle and see what happens.
I feel like Esmeralda would like to too.
Esmer probably would, actually. Is there a way to get a cat into the circle and to finish the markings without myself getting teleported anywhere?
You would have to know the design of the circle. And a destination circle, and etc. etc.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so I wouldn't actually be able to.
No, I'm
do
afraid
it myself.
couldn't test it.
That's okay. That's okay. That's probably for the best for these cats. Is there a way to investigate the trunk at the back without getting on the circle? I don't trust it.
That's the cat's box, I think. There. The
Okay.
trunk.
Well,
Did they need a
I
little
mean,
cat box?
maybe
Oh
the
no,
tiny little
sorry, no,
bony
that is the trunk, isn't it? There.
Yeah.
You could edge around the outside if you wish.
Can I see if there's anything? Well, I don't detect any kind of magic on the trunk itself, right?
No, you do not.
Okay.
You lost
I'll open it
someone,
and see what's inside.
It contains several bolts of silk. Oh, it should be loose.
Lost
Sorry.
us, Stephanie.
2 seconds. Oh, so close. Nearly in the right place. Greg, what's up there?
Oh, less.
Right, okay. So just bear with us a brief moment, everyone, as we shift our folks around here briefly. Oh, no, I want... Oh.
Oh.
Bear with us, folks. Okay. And
And we're back.
And boop. If you pop this there. And oh, lovely Esmeralda. Sorry. Make it a wee bit smaller, Esmeralda. Sorry. Okay. There we go. Now, excuse us, everyone. Oh, bye, Abby. Thank you. Thanks for coming by. Now, yes, there are several bolts of silk, Esmeralda, and where did I lost it? Yep, several bolts of silk cloth, needles and thread, and a half-finished cultist's robe with marks of Osiris on it.
Well, if it's the same quality workmanship as this circle, then it's probably absolutely terrible.
It looks like whoever was making it got bored.
Seems true to form. Okay, well,
Meanwhile, out in the attic,
Has Vanta cured the child yet?
I don't think
Sorry, I just got an application through for a house that I really had to complete, but
nice. Good luck.
it's probably fine. I hope but excuse my distracted face. Vanta is cradling this petrified child,
So you've
definitely soothing it with
so you've come
her
out of the hut. The hut is
piercing
gone.
stare. I think that's all I have to do.
Mhm.
I have to do it.
Okay.
Because any spell I cast will be able to go through anyway. So.
True.
Yep. So
It can go through
I
from
think
inside, right?
when
Just can't come in.
magical effects can't pass through the barrier, so I don't really.
Okay.
I think Vanta's going to need to get up and. I rolled a 27 for that medicine,
Mhm.
and that was a petrified.
Yes.
Would that include any sort of like ways I could unpetrify them? And the closest thing I have to a spell I could use is Moonbeam, but I don't think that they're a shape changer, so
No.
it wouldn't really matter.
No, we don't want
A
to burn the
terrified child.
child.
I might actually have something.
What is it?
I'm not-
What do you have?
I'm just. Marin's checking, actually. She's not in front of you at the moment.
Doesn't say
I'd have to check.
here what would release petrified. They're transformed, incapacitated.
It would have to be something like a greater restoration, which does not have at the moment.
Mhm.
The best I can do is hide them or keep them comfortable for now.
Yeah. Okay.
I can heal any wounds that they might have. But that's it.
Well, Craig, maybe you should let them know that they're safe for now with us, and that whatever did this to them's not coming back.
They're absolutely terrified, for sure.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And he'll kind of lean over the petrified child and tell them in Aarakocra, please relax. We're trying to help. You're safe with us.
The eyes just keep dashing from side to side.
Can it blink?
No.
Furious dry eye.
So, what's the plan?
I will put it.
Go ahead.
Oh, it only lasts a minute. But I can put them to sleep. Probably won't help.
Before you do that, Banta, just give me 1 second, and he'll lean back over the child, and since it can't blink, he'll ask it, like, he'll let it know, like, okay, I'm going to ask you some questions, and I need you to help me. If
Okay.
the answer is, oh, this is to the child in Eric Cochran.
Oh.
I'm just loving that, like he's like cocking. It just happens to be that Vanta went okay at that moment.
Yeah.
If the answer is yes, look left. Answer is right, or if the answer is no, look right.
Right. Yes.
Look, yes.
And I'll ask him or it, like, do you understand?
There's no
Does it?
pattern to the movements of
No.
the eyes. It's just darting this way and that constantly.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's they're
Also,
too shooken up.
like, we'll also kind of like repeat things in both Elvish and Sylvan, see if there's any reaction, in case it's a language barrier.
Zenicus, the things that Vanta's said about not being able to help the child at the moment, you know that Iomaris can do that.
Yeah, I was going to say we need to get her out. I was thinking either to him or potentially the clerics at the temple. But I'm thinking at least he would know what to do is what I was thinking.
Temple?
Isn't there like a... Oh no, they all died because when Strahd came and just murdered everyone. Yeah, never mind.
Well, that temple.
That temple. Actually, has Asara read any more of that book to us? Well, she was...
That's
kinda
what I'm curious about
through it.
as well.
She said she was going to show it to
That's
Vanta.
what's on you.
Yeah, she did say she was going to bring it out to Vanta.
So Vanta, Asara, proffers a leather-bound journal in your direction.
I'll look at it.
You're gonna...
And I think once I see the Mark of Osibus, I'm gonna instantly sort of start looking for anything that would indicate like a chain of events that led to that daughter's not daughter, Stella, is that her name? The cat lady?
Pity.
Yeah.
The cat lady.
Kind of Kitty, yeah. I'm going to vaguely just be like looking through that. And then I also want to be looking for any information about how the child got this way. Any notes that might have been made on like petrification, maybe transmutation, considering the beak.
Yes.
I don't know.
So, you read the following. My miserable parents have found yet another way to drive me mad. It's not enough that they drag me down to their meals and force me to sit in on their meetings. Nope, now they're finding new ways to ruin my work by shoving this vapid little girl into my life. Her voice, her face, and her very being are pure frustration to me. Surely, if I keep trying to work in front of her, she'll be frightened and tell my parents of my work. How can I remove her? Next entry. I might be in trouble. That irritating little girl was sent up into my workroom with me. Spend some time with her, father said. You need to get to know each other. I don't want to get to know this stupid girl. I want to be left alone. She kept trying to talk to me, interrupting what little bits of work I could do in front of her. I finally cast a fear spell on her to shut her up and drive her away from me. She spent the next minute cowering in the furthest corner of the room. It was only by the time the spell ended that I realized what I'd done. She'll tell someone what happened. I used one of my more difficult spells on her. I made her forget her fear. I hope it was enough. I've never used magic like that on a person before. Next entry. I'm not in trouble. I've never been happier to see that round little face at my door. The magic worked. She doesn't know what happened. She actually apologized for her panic attack and for embarrassing herself in front of me, and assured me that it wasn't a regular occurrence. On the other hand, I'm stuck with her again, but perhaps that's a good thing. I have a lot to learn about magic, after all.
Okay.
You keep reading?
Yeah.
Next one. Somehow I forgot how ignorant this imbecilic town is. I don't know why I worried so much. The stupid girl doesn't know anything about magic. I tried a few more spells on her today, and even before I erased it from her mind, she had no idea what was happening. Still, it's best to be careful. I couldn't resist pulling a little prank on her, though. As she was leaving the house today, I gave her a little illusion that only she could see. It was pathetic how many people came running to see her scream. Next one. This is incredible. Magic is incredible. I'm like a god. I command her and she obeys. I wish her to be frightened and she is. And all the while she doesn't even know what is happening. Today, I finally used a spell on her that I have never been able to actually cast before. It seized control and bent her to my will. She could do nothing that I did not let her, yet she was aware the whole time. But I found that the spell uses too much mana to allow me to alter her memory until tomorrow. I decided to kill two birds with one stone. I both got to see the extent to which I could control her, and embarrassed her enough that it was simplicity itself to plant the idea that she shouldn't keep this incident a secret. It became so laughably easy to suggest that she came back in the morning. Continue. As I expected, the stupid Wakta girl crawled back to me this morning, red-faced and quiet. I tidied up her memories, then sent her on her way. I couldn't do anything too blatant to her today, given that I'd already changed her memories once. I decided to have a little fun instead. After a few illusions that no one else could see and a spell to scramble her stupid brain, she caused quite the hilarious scene. Next one. Stupid.
Yeah.
Okay. The stupid girl didn't show up today. I guess she's playing sick after her little episode yesterday. That won't do. I have more things that I want to test. There's another spell I haven't tried yet. It's supposed to let me enter someone's dreams and control what they see. Next one.
Yeah.
Well, it worked. The stupid girl is back, but now that she is, I realize how much of my time she's been taking up. Even under my control, she's still a nuisance, a distraction. Still, I've learned much about magic because of her. I think I'll just have her play with the cats while I work. Next one. The girl is getting annoying again. She's acting strange and can't seem to keep a straight thought in her head until I make it into the shape that I need with a spell. Still, at least she's becoming more responsive to the suggestion spells. I don't have to work twice as hard to twist the thoughts and memories like I did a week ago. Playtime with the cats isn't enough to keep her out of my hair, though. Maybe I can get her to pretend she is a cat. Meowing doesn't distract me.
So he was testing her with spells, trying to push the limits of how far he could go with his magic.
Mhm.
And in this sort of final straw, he tried to make her believe that she was a cat, completely changing her reality. Is that what I'm understanding?
There are 2 more. If it's okay.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can summarize if you
of
like.
course.
No,
No,
go
it's-
ahead.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to process it in my mind because it's
Don't worry.
horrifying.
Yeah. I'm just the reason I'm not reacting is because I already reacted like that the first time I read it, but I think
Yep.
it's important to show what he's like, right?
Yep, of course. Of course. Oh, go on.
Let me see. Nice. This is excellent. The girl stays out of my way. A quick spell shoves her into her role as a cat, and from there she obeys without a single other spell. I can finally focus on what's important. And she's still handy if I become frustrated. Even when my work is at its hardest, it's always satisfying to see my power in action. And then the last one before it gets to what Asara read before. Father says the stupid girl isn't coming back. Apparently she woke up stuck in her role, still acting like a cat. I suppose this is bound to happen eventually. Her stupid little brain just couldn't handle magic like mine can. Some of Father's guards wanted to ask me what happened. It was easy to convince them that I'd had some arguments with the stupid girl, said some things I regret, and that her own delicate constitution had done the rest. Ignorant, weak-willed guards. It's a shame, too. I'd finally gotten used to her. I guess I could admit that when she wasn't annoying me, she was a nice distraction to have around. Maybe once I finish my work on the circle, I'll take her with me. She's already shown herself a good test subject, and it would be a nuisance to have to break another one in.
But the-
Yeah, it's very gross. And then after that, it goes on to, it's like, I think the circle's ready, I need to test it. It's a shame the girl's not there. Maybe the servants will do, and then the 2 entries saying, this doesn't work, I'll try again. What's going wrong?
I close this book and I just say, when we find this man, I'm going to take the tongue he uses to weave his spells and pull it from his throat. I will cut off his hands and skin them and wear the bones as a necklace. And anything that's left of him after that, I'll boil alive and feed to ravens.
I completely agree, but there is
Might
a
almost
faster
be enough.
solution. There is a faster solution.
Tell me.
The mirror.
Yes, Seneca, you're right. There is a much faster solution. I would have liked to see him suffer, but
We don't want him doing this again to anyone ever.
no.
And now that we know what happened, do you think you can help this girl?
Her mind has been muddled.
You think the same kind of magic you need to use on this Sarah Cochran child would also help Stella?
We need to take her to Iomaris.
Thanks, Tree Boy.
Indeed we do.
You see that,
We
Vanta?
should. Well, this other threat
We can chat.
is
Ah.
still there. I think that getting this child to safety should be our number 1 priority. Then stopping that asshole.
Let us enact justice then.
Because will give Krieg the symbol of like, yeah, okay, let's try and lift this kid and get them out of here.
Yep.
Though we're gonna struggle to get through the kind of attic ladder.
Yeah, I
There's
can.
enough of us. We should.
Together, yeah, it would be fun.
Yeah.
They're relatively light. They're not like solid granite or something.
Probably have hollow bones as well.
Yeah, because
True.
Vanta recognizes this as all the hallmarks of petrification, but there's something still very biological about the mass.
Probably not very good at casting that spell either.
That's what I should have mentioned actually before. I found that circle he was talking about in the journal. Terrible work. If we do meet him at any point, I don't think he's as good as he thinks he is. It's too stupid to know otherwise, though.
Still incredibly dangerous.
Probably enough to do some real damage.
Let me
Let's get this
see.
one. Yes, we'll start moving towards the exit with the child.
Can I just clarify his full name? Is it written in the journal? Because I don't want to accidentally condemn some random. Emma doesn't.
Foiled death note
Also,
attempt.
just
Yes.
Names.
Yes, his name is Baronet Victor Velakovich.
I will take a pause on the way down, and I'll go to that mirror.
Yeah, let me stick it in roll 20.
Okay.
You go to the mirror.
Sorry, I have a lot of tab. Yes, sorry, I might not be able to control myself because I have a lot of tabs open. But
It's okay.
it's
We
fine.
can
But
just
I'm at the mirror,
describe it. We don't have to get the whole thing. Yeah.
and I'll stand in front, and I guess I'll look to the others. Then I'll look at it
Are you sure
and wait
you
for
want to do
the.
this? Is this?
Is this what?
No, it's more as
Why?
the less that and more of we do know that, as Sarah told us, the great toll was taken to do this.
What else would we do?
I'm more saying that I am already cursed. You still have a chance.
Zenicus. There is nothing that could be done to me on this mortal plane that changes my destination.
Just giving you the option.
Thank you. And I will not condemn you any further, lest you be torn further from my queen.
Kind of gives like a nod of like, I'm sure that was meant as a compliment.
Besides, I think that your nature is powerful.
Yes.
Baronet Victor Velakovich, is that it?
Mm-hmm. So,
I look at the mirror.
do you concentrate on the
Wait
mirror?
for the dude. Yeah.
We'll not spot him. We'll spend another 10 minutes waiting.
Magic mirror on the wall. Summon forth your shade. Night's dark vengeance heeds my call. And wield your murderous blade.
And even as the mirror reflects only your reflection, stepping from its surface as if through like a veil of standing water, that same figure with the bloodshot eyes and the deeply hooded face steps forward and stands in front of you, Vanta Blackspire.
I'll wait for 10 minutes when none of us notice.
I have a name for you. Do I get to know what it costs now, or do I find that out after? I suppose it makes no difference. Baronet Victor Velakovich. Pull his tongue out if you can.
And with a single nod, the figure wisps into dark smoke, which goes out through the door towards the nearest window and into the Barovian night.
I do enjoy being a cleric.
That was, well, yes, terrifying, Panther. Hold on.
Momentary disclaimer, I have not clicked and see what this does, but I want to use this.
What?
Zenicus, as you're saying that to Vanta, over her shoulder, you see her reflection waver and shift. And you see the drawn cheeks, sharp cheekbones, hair drawn back over dark leather armor with wolf skin furs and a cloak clasped round the neck, as Count Strahd von Zarevich appears in the mirror.
Like he instantly
Just
grabs
in time
Vanta
for
and
the raid.
pulls Vanta back to put himself in front.
I kind of stumble. I grab onto the puppet for support.
Isn't this an interesting development?
I learned how to have fun. Please keep talking.
Don't antagonize him.
Very happy to see you're giving in to your vengeful thoughts. I'm glad your stay here in Barovia is going to be a lasting effect on you all. And ghosts back into the mirror, completely ignoring your inane puppetry.
I expected very little from that, but it brought me joy.
A massive hi hello to all of those lovely, lovely raiders. Sorry, if I can break for a second. Hey, everybody. Yes, as Hardway and already jumped in there, Chap Hunter as well. Yes, do jump into that giveaway if you would like. A big thank you to our followers during this fantastic fortnight leading up to our anniversary tomorrow. It is very, very excited to have you all here. And I'm not sure if she's there or not, but a big hello to AJ. And I'm excited about conversations that have been had. Now, let us continue. You're carrying the child downstairs?
Yeah, to try and get them to Amaris.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just making sure
I
everyone's
guess
getting
we're not going to be able
access.
to take the mirror with us anymore. That was the original plan, but
Can it be used again?
Asara
don't know.
says there is a period during which it cannot, but and she looks slightly concerned at Vanta. Yes, it may be used again.
Zeneca puts the bed sheet back over it just so that kind of looks like no, this is something old that doesn't really get used much. Hopefully, like, people will not care about it too much when they search the house.
we have a wagon. Surely there's space for both a child and a mirror in it.
I mean, getting them both out is the problem.
Is there
So-
anything we can do?
You carrying the child downstairs?
Child is the first priority for Zeneca.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Frigg as well, yeah.
Once she's in the custody, they kind of like working of like MRS, like kind of helping her out, then we can always come back and get them out. And then we can always bring your wagon down here.
Yeah.
We didn't bring it here in the first place. We walked through town.
Oh, you're right, we did. Yeah. Well, now at least we know it's here. Hopefully it stays here.
I mean, get this kid to safety, and we can bring the wagon
Yeah.
here right away.
Yeah. Agreed.
Anyone asks, we need to secure the
Asara.
child.
Asara, once the mirror is used by a person, does it transfer ownership?
The spirit is not locked to anyone in particular.
I responded to you right away.
I understand. Esmeralda, let me help you bring the cart about.
Thank you.
Now, as you come down and exit from the mansion, the sounds of Vlaki just come washing over you again. It almost feels like you've been in this strange bubble, this, you know, the tension and just the fear that was permeating this place. And there is a large, bulky form of a guard
Ah,
standing out front. And he turns around. Ah, hello, my friends.
Coming through.
A giant, tiny ray of sunshine.
Oh, Krieg, my friend, congratulations in order. I'm not sure how fast you little fellas grow up, but yeah, that's quite the leap to fatherhood. Congratulations.
No.
Oh, look at the little tyke. He's all tuckered out. You want to take him up to the inn for a rest?
He's a bit tired.
Yeah, we're taking
Yeah.
them to rest.
Yeah, no worries. I'll be
Had a very
just
long day.
standing
So,
here, waiting for the next revolution to begin.
We also left something here. We'll be back for it in like an hour or so. Just
Oh yeah, it's no problem, mate. No problem.
we'll be back with the cart, the wagon. We'll come back.
don't
for it.
look. Don't go in the house.
Oh, I've received orders not to do that already, so yeah, no problem.
Cool. We'll be back soon.
Now,
Just gonna let this one get to bed first.
Past his bedtime.
It's so late.
Yeah, good point. What
Day.
time
It's
is
like
it?
2 p.m.
as this happens,
No.
No! Is the house gonna implode or something?
some guards from the town square direction come running up the street, and your friendly guard here calls out to them, "What's up, Prince? Has the revolution begun? Again? Already?" And
Doesn't matter who is against it. What's revolution?
yep, it's all about the revolution. And kicking ghosts. No,
Piss off, ghost.
he calls out to these guards and they turn to him and they're like, "No, do not worry, stay at your post. This is no concern of yours. But we must make haste. There has been a massacre at the Wachter house." And the guard's like, "What do you mean? I want to come and investigate with you guys." They're like, "No, stay there. We do not know what happened, but apparently Lady Wachter's daughter got her hands on a crossbow bolt or something. She's killed her mother and several of the servants." And they go charging up the streets.
Give her catnip!
Charging towards the Wakta mansion in the north side of town as a sudden dramatic turn has come across the sleepy, idyllic village of Velaki.
Not gonna lie.
It's really prone to revolution and horror in this place.
Not gonna lie. Best case scenario.
We didn't have to do it ourselves. No.
Exactly.
There are no lasting
That was
consequences
our
to this.
future plan. Let's scratch that off the list. Tick that on the to-do
And
list.
think of it like this. We've severed every single lead that we have to a Cybis.
So, I'm guessing that the son maybe sent mind control thing. But now that's no longer a
Yes.
problem. Just need to help the girl.
Maybe now that he's dead, she is free and able to take her vengeance, and this is a righteous act of justice. In which case I say let chaos reign. But
Let chaos reign. Just
Gonna
got
do
up
it.
to that point.
well,
Not gonna do it.
Just got up to that point. Just got up to that point. Literally watched that episode today.
Folding my arms, not doing any gestures whatsoever.
I just watched the finale of the con today.
oh,
That's one of Alicia's favourite gifts.
Let chaos reign.
Chaos it's a
Alright, everybody. So, as this dramatic turn of events happens in the Velaki evening air, we shall leave Barovia for now. I'm sorry, all of you fine people from Roll for Damage, just having arrived, I apologise for that, but there are plenty more opportunities for you to come on by and enjoy your time here at Phoenix Iwaki. As I talk about some of those, Michael, could you do a giveaway in the chat there, please? We are doing a wonderful giveaway from CZRPG as thanks to our followers in the 2 weeks leading up to our anniversary. We're coming to the end. There are 3 more chances, including tonight, as tomorrow is our anniversary. But our celebrations are spilling over into Saturday. Thank you, Justin. Good luck. As we are moving on all the way into Saturday there to continue our celebrations of our 1-year anniversary here on Twitch and celebrates with the beginning of a brand new campaign. So, join us tomorrow for Descent into Avernus. We see what's going to happen in the aftermath of the squabble of the Celestial Sword and what will happen to Rhea Mantlemorn after claiming the blade for herself. Then, thank you, Nathan. Also, we will be rolling on, as I said, into Saturday and our brand new campaign, Candlekeep Mysteries, as woven together by the wonderful Dylan. Justin, thank you. And everyone, you will have the opportunity to see this brand new crew, including Cousin Daisy right there, thank you, Apsy, the rest of the KVBG podcast, and my brother-in-law, monster of a man that he is, playing a barbarian, very in character. And I say monster, I mean size. He is a very lovely, lovely person. And you can enjoy this brand new from the beginning if you're joining us halfway through on our various other campaigns. A very good opportunity to jump in at the start and enjoy the full arc of this incredible campaign that has been woven together using the various adventures in Candlekeep Mysteries. It is a doozy. I'm having a great time reading it, and I'm very, very excited to show all of you. Then next week we'll be rolling around through Icewind Dale for Rime of the Frost Maiden, down into the Underdark, plunging into Gracklestug and all of the intrigue that is going on there. Who were the invisible foes that appeared and stabbed our adventurers' contact with mystical glowing swords? One that Merrin, as Shivakri, has been on the end of when she first arrived in Waterdeep.
Oh
But
no.
Moving
dear.
on, we'll be swinging all the way back around to Barovia once more as we see what's happened to the Wachter family. And I'm looking
Yay.
forward to it very,
Yay.
very much
Revolution.
indeed.
Revolution.
And you say you want
Again.
Yeah. Like
So-
Chaos Rain.
Everyone, a massive, massive thank you for coming on by. Huge thank you for the raid roll for damage, as always. You lovely, lovely people. And we are going to have to leave you there. But after our outro, we will be jumping off the end screen on a fantastic raid of our own. Let us carry on the love and support for all of those wonderful people up there. Thank you, Caramel. It was great to have you here again. And let me just have a quick look here and see who is online at the moment.
Revolution 2 Barovian Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like it, like it.
Great
Okay,
revolution.
who's playing some D&D right now? Oh, we are. Can confirm. Yes. True. Okay. These are some people here that I do not know who they are. We shall have a look and see what's going on with them. So, let us...
Are we gonna do the giveaway?
Yes, well, of course, don't worry. I almost forgot lunchtime. I won't forget today.
I was gonna say, I was looking at lunch.
I might,
Yep, don't worry.
I might have to dip
Madison.
off a little bit early
So excited.
because
No.
I have work in the morning.
Literally finishing right now.
Is that alright?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the
Okay.
just do the giveaway, and then we are good to go. So everyone, your final chance to get into the giveaway! CZRPG 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closed. Okay, that's in. Tonight's copy of Encounters in Ravenloft will be making its way to... Wait for the delay of the video. And... boop! Da-da-da! Congratulations, Thamior 2019! Yes! Fantastic!
Yay!
Yay. Okay, I will be whispering towards you in your general direction with the link for you to grab your copy of Encounters in Ravenloft. And I hope that you, or a DM of your choosing, gets many, many fun times out of all of that CZRPG goodness. By the way, did I mention? CZRPG himself will be joining us on Saturday for that opening session of Candlekeep Mysteries, all the way from Brazil. Via the internet, we will be via the internet. So,
We're flying
everyone,
into the internet specifically.
thank you once more, and we shall see you all next time. But until then, as we like to say around these parts, oyasuminasai.
Yes, me.
Yes, yes, I.
Bye.